You are so funny. Well, the thing is that Citizen Bank is a great bank, okay? And in today's conversation, I want to compare and contrast two credit cards issued by Citizens Bank. So we have the Citizens Cashback Plus World Mastercard, and then we have the Citizens Clear Value Mastercard. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee it. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sodi Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to compare and contrast two credit cards issued by the same institution. We have Citizens Bank. So we have Citizens Cashback Plus World Mastercard. That's the first credit card. And the second one is the Clear Value Mastercard. One thing I need to say before getting to the actual review is that you need to understand the steps it takes to apply properly for a Citizens credit card. First of all, before you apply, you need to know the 5 elements that constitute your credit score. This is important because Citizens Bank is going to look at that. Okay, they're going to look at your credit score, but they will also pay attention to the underlying data. So what's the underlying data? You have 5 elements. Your payment history, it accounts for 35% of your credit score. Your credit utilization, or CUR, credit utilization ratio, 30%. Then we have the length of credit history, 15%. The new credit that you have, 10%, and your credit mix, 10%. So when we talk about credit mix, we are speaking about the diversity of credit products, aka trade lines that you have on your credit report. It's very important to review your credit history to make sure everything is legit. There is no unauthorized transaction. There is no derogatory item. There is no instance of a fraudulent activity, right? And you have several ways to actually check your credit score for free. And when I'm talking about credit score, I'm speaking about your Vantage score, but also your FICO score. For example, your Vantage score, you can go to Credit Karma or NerdWallet to get that. For your FICO score, you can go to Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion via a website called annualcreditreport.com. This is actually the law. Once a year, you are entitled to a free copy of your credit report, and you can see everything, and this is kind of cool, okay? And Citizens Bank also wants you to make sure that you can record your income and employment history. It's important to understand that they are going to check your employment history, so you want to have verifiable employment. I don't care if you just get paid in cash, that's fine. But you need to be able to document it. You need to substantiate where the money came from. It's very important. And you can do so through 1099s, W-2s, your tax returns, or letters from your employers. Okay. So once you do this, once you check your credit score, I want you to find the card that is right for you. You want to pay attention to that. You want to have, because now you have a solid picture of your credit situation. Decide which card is right for you. Are you going for the Citizens Cashback Plus World Mastercard or the Clear Value Mastercard? The third step is you need to complete the application. All right. Now, if you go to Citizens Bank, the website, they tell you can apply for a credit card online. And that's kind of cool. But please remember that you can also apply over the phone. And our preferred recommendation on this show is to actually go to a branch, go to a brick and mortar branch, and sit with a banker or a credit card, somebody in the credit card department, explain your situation and apply right then and there. Make sure that you have this kind of information when you apply. They're going to check for you. They're going to ask you for your full name, your social security number, your date of birth. You must be at least 18, your current address, your annual income, your current employer, and length of employment. Very important. And one thing I want you to be very careful about is to keep your information safe, okay? You never want to fill out an application on public Wi-Fi. This is why I'm just telling you, you want to go to a Citizens branch. Everything is secure there. So once you do this, you will receive a lending decision. Probably will happen between 3 to 7 days. The bank is very good at getting back to applicants, credit card applicants, very quickly. So not a problem there. Another thing I want to say before moving on here is that you need to remember that every credit card application creates a hard inquiry on your credit report, which can adversely affect your score. Therefore, if you were declined this time by Citizens Bank, a good rule of thumb is to wait at least 6 months or 9 months before applying again, okay? Don't apply simultaneously. Sometimes we hear some kind of crazy stories about, oh, well, I want to apply for 7 cars or 6 cars or 5 cars the same day, so that somehow people think that if you apply for several credit cards in the same day, you will only have one hard inquiry. This is wrong. This is false. Do not fall for that, okay? Before I get into the actual nitty-gritty, please check out this short video. It talks to you about our methodology when it comes to reviewing, categorizing, and listing credit cards on this show. Check this out. All right, let's jump right into it, folks. I first want to review really quickly Citizens Bank Cashback Plus World Mastercard. So when you think about this card, I want you to think about a card that is centered on cashback. Okay, what is your family situation? What is your credit card situation? Credit card. Are you looking for a cashback card? Talk to me about that. And because this card is great, okay? And the cool thing here is that the credit score needed goes from 650 to 850. But if you have an MPR, a relationship with Citizens Bank, you can get away with 525, a FICO of 525 minimum. The card has no annual fee. The APR will range from 15.99% to 23.99%, and this is based on your credit worthiness. And what we love about this card is that you have an introductory APR on balance transfers, okay? And if you are a new card holder, you can receive a 15-month 0% APR introductory rate on balance transfers. And after that, you will receive a variable APR that ranges from 15.99% to 23.99%. You also have cashback rewards, okay? You will earn 10% cashback on up to $500 in monthly grocery store, restaurant, and food delivery purchases. Okay, this is kind of cool, and we love the fact that the card has other perks, and also there are some drawbacks you need to be aware of. First of all, when you think about the APR, this is kind of high. Think about it. 23.99%. This is high, okay? And you also have minimum interest charges. So instead of charging the exact amount of interest due, even if it's a small amount, the Citizens Bank Cash Plus World Mastercard has $1.50 minimum interest charge. Okay, so this is just a way for the bank to make sure they're making money off of you anyway. Okay, so the bottom line here is that when you think about this Citizens Bank Cashback Plus World Mastercard, just keep in mind that there are cash advance fee if you take money from ATMs, and you also, if you take money from convenience check loans. This is very important, and this can be either $10 or up to 3% of the amount of each advance, whichever is greater. Anyway, I don't want you to take money from this credit card or any other credit card for that matter. Okay, there is no foreign transaction fee on this card. I want to talk to you more about this card. How does this card help you save money? Because bottom line is money. We want to save that ka-ching. Well, the cool thing here is that you have 1.8% cash back on everything you buy with no limit on how much you can earn. This is really good. We love the fact that the card features no rotating categories to enroll in or keep track of. You can easily track and redeem your cash back rewards by logging into credit card online. This is really good. There's no annual fee, no foreign transaction fees, no penalty APR for a late payments, okay? And in addition, there are some benefits that you might be interested in if you want to consider this credit cards. So you have, and those benefits are actually associated with the World Mastercard program. So you have baggage delay insurance, you have cell phone protection, you have extended warranty protection, you have identity theft protection, shopping protection, travel accident insurance, zero liability protection against unauthorized purchases. So this is really good. Now, I hear a lot of people saying, well, right now because of COVID, I can't travel, so I really don't need a travel rewards credit card. Hey, listen, you never know. Get the card and just wait for the situation to get better and enjoy the benefits. That's what it is, okay? So you can maximize your rewards basically by traveling with your favorite airline. This is kind of cool. And so when we compare this credit card, the Citizens Cashback Plus World Mastercard, to other credit cards, we see a little difference here. So let's just do a little game here. Let's compare this card to the Citi Double Cash card. So when it comes to annual fee, neither card has an annual fee. For the rewards, the Citizens Bank Cashback Plus World Mastercard will earn 10% cashback on up to $500 in monthly grocery store, restaurant, and food delivery purchases made in the next 3 months. When we think about the Citi Double Cash card, you have 18-month, that gives you the 18-month balance transfer. You are receiving 1% cashback with every purchase and another 1% when you actually pay for the purchase. So there are no spending caps. Neither card has a sign-up bonus. And in terms of benefits, the Citizens Bank Cashback Plus World Mastercard offers a constellation of benefits, which is, and that constellation is also matched by the Citi Double Cash card. And let's just compare quickly this card to the Capital One Silver Cash Rewards credit card. I just want to say that when you think about these two credit cards, you can see that the Quicksilver Cash Rewards credit card does not charge an annual fee, and neither does the Citizens Bank card. But the only difference that we saw is the fact that basically the Capital One Quicksilver Cash Rewards credit card earns a $200 cash bonus when you spend at least $500 on purchases within 3 months from account opening. But the Citizens Bank Cashback Plus World Mastercard does not offer a sign-up bonus. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Studio Kiwi Show. We're also having a comparative analysis of two Citizens Bank credit cards. I just finished reviewing the Citizens the Cashback Plus World Mastercard. Now I want to review the Citizens Bank Clear Value Mastercard. One thing I want to say right off the bat, the credit needed for this card goes from 650 to 850, but if you have a FICO score as low as 525 and you have a strong relationship with the bank, you can be approved. And this card has a 0% intro APR on balance transfers for 18 months. This is really good, okay? And the regular, one thing I want to say is that, and this is a big decision time. Are you interested in this card? Are you interested in the 0% intro APR on balance transfers for 18 months? This is a very, very interesting offer if you were to ask me. So here you have the regular purchase APR that goes from $13.99 to 21.99% variable based on your credit and the prime rate. You have a balance transfer APR that goes from 13% to 21%. Again, after the offer period, the balance transfer offer period. And for cash advances, you have 24.99% APR. This is variable based on the prime rate, and there's no annual fee. And this is also a Mastercard credit card. Let's talk about the benefits, okay? The benefits of this credit card. So first, you have introductory 0% APR on balance transfer from for 18 months from account opening date. You have travel, accident, and baggage delay insurance included. You have digital wallet compatibility for in-store and e-app touchless purchases, and the card has no annual fee. And what we love with this card is the fact that you have flexibility. Okay, you have flexibility. Basically, this is not a card you want to use for cash advances. I mean, you don't want to use the card also for if you are abroad, because the card does carry a foreign transaction fee, which is either $1.50 or 3% of the US dollar amount of each transaction, whichever is greater. So you really don't want to do that. You don't want to use a card if you are abroad. And there is a late payment penalty fee that goes all the way to $40. Okay, so those are things you just need to think about. And there are other things you also want to think about when we review the Citizens Bank Clear Value Mastercard. And I just want to say that it's important that if you want to get this card, please get the card if you plan to carry a balance on purchases. This is ideal. If you also want to transfer other existing balances at higher APR so you can save money on interest charges, this is kind of cool, because think about it. You have a 0% intro APR for 18 months. If right now Chase or Navy Fed or Citi or Wells Fargo is killing you with 20% APR, you just want to transfer the balance to this Citizens Bank Clear Value Mastercard for 18 months, so you have enough time to actually breathe, financially speaking, right? You also you can use this card. You can apply for this card if you don't want to pay an annual fee, if you're not interested in earning rewards on purchases or receiving additional perks with your card, okay? And if you're just looking for a basic middle-of-the-road credit card, this is a great card. One thing I also want to say here is that we love the simplicity and flexibility of this card. Obviously, you need to pay attention to your needs, your family needs, your spending needs, and what kind of card are you looking for? Are you looking for a basic card, or are you looking for a card that allows you to rack up some rewards and perks? Those are conversations you need to have with yourself or with your spouse. It's very also important to understand that when we think about transferring balances, you need to think about whether or not you want to close the account whose balance is now zero. In other words, the account from which you're transferring the balance. Do you want to keep it open, or you want to close it? Obviously, you don't want to close the account, because you need to maintain what we call here the length of credit history. Okay, you need to maintain, if an account has a zero balance, a credit card account has a zero balance, you want to keep it so that when we talk about credit score, you know that 10% accounts for your length of credit history. So please, anytime you transfer balances from a credit card to a new credit card, whether it is from Chase to Citizens Cashback, do not close the origin account. Very important. Okay, so those are things I just want to talk about it. And this card is also great also when it comes to this Clear Value Mastercard is great for travel, accident, and baggage delay insurance. You have 60-day price protection and zero liability safeguarding against fraudulent or unauthorized purchases. So now, which one to pick? Obviously, I have compared and contrasted Citizens Cashback Plus World Mastercard and Citizens Clear Value Mastercard. Which one do you pick? The question is a great question. It depends on your situation. And this is a big decision time, folks. You got to think deeply here. Do you want to go for the Cashback Plus, or you want to go for the Clear Value? It really depends. So if you choose the Cashback Plus, so you are entering a rewards program, okay? You will earn 10% cashback on up to $500 in monthly grocery store, restaurant, and food delivery purchases made within the next 3 months. You got to think about it. Or is this good for your family? Does this fit with your family's spending patterns for the next 3 months or 6 months? Okay, are you looking for that kind of card? Remember that the 10% offer is temporary. Okay, the card generally offers 1.8% cashback on all other eligible purchases with no earning caps. And we love the fact that the card has a clear and transparent pricing. So you have a variable APR on purchases of 15.99%, 19.99%, or 23.99% based on your credit. The card charges an annual fee. It doesn't charge an annual fee and does not have a foreign transaction fee. That's for the Cashback Plus. And let's talk about the clear value. So the clear value, as I told you earlier, you got to think about your spending patterns and your family's, your household spending patterns. Do you guys usually carry a balance on purchases? If yes, this is a card for you. Do you want to transfer other existing balances at higher APRs so you can save money on interest charges? Do you have loans right now? Do you have credit cards right now at higher APR? If that's the case, then you want to go for the clear value. Okay, if you don't like paying an annual fee on credit cards, go for the clear value. So it really depends on what really works for your family. And if you're not interested in earning rewards on purchases or receiving additional perks with your card, then this is kind of good. We love the simplicity and the flexibility. I've said this before. We love the simplicity and flexibility of the Clear Value Mastercard. So if you enjoy the same flexibility and the same simplicity, then go with this card. So our pick after analyzing those two credit cards from Citizens Bank is the Cashback Plus. So we have scored this card, the Cashback Plus, 9/10, and the clear value, 8.5/10. Thank you so much for your attention, folks. I really appreciate it. I was actually comparing and contrasting today two credit cards issued by Citizens Bank. So we have the Citizens Cashback Plus World Mastercard and the Citizens Clear Value Mastercard. Thank you so much for your attention. God bless you. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.